welcome to another episode of Dexter's Diary. What's up? Happy Tuesday. We are in October, beloveds. We are in October. The year's almost up. 2018 has been a very challenging year. And I've been saying this for a few years now. Like, I'm not coming back. I want to fulfill this soul contract, and I'm not coming back. I want to get out of here with the wheels off, okay? I'm not coming back. I want to be an ancestor, all right? And the universe is like, okay, cool. We giving you everything you asked for. Listen, the universe is dragging me for filth. And it's just like, we're going to test your perseverance. We're going to test your tenacity. We're going to test your word. Everything that you want. We going to test everything. And I don't know if I'm passing or if I'm failing, but honey, I'm just trying to get through it. You hear me? So, on that note, listen, if you've been following me for a while, or if you're new to my channel, or, if you've been with me from the beginning, I really talk about changing the narrative, and that's been my platform since the beginning, and it's going to be my platform for the rest of my life. And in that platform, so much has changed in my life, so much has changed in me, and I'm still learning, and I'm still growing, and these growing pains don't stop once you are over puberty. Growing pains are for the rest of your life, because there are going to be things that test you, that test your resolve, that test your word, that everything, that test your heart, that test your mental, that test your everything. And you're going to want to leave. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. So, I believe it was either Thursday or Friday night, and I'm at work, and I just could not. I had been having this back and forth with my supervisor and in some personal relationships at the moment in my life, and I'll expand on those later, but not right now. And everything just came to an eruption, and I was so angry, and I was so mad, and I was so disappointed, because I had put myself in a situation that I said I would no longer put myself in. And I had been really nice up until that point, and I had a supervisor, one of my supervisors came to me and was like, I was explaining to him the situation, and we weren't going like back and forth, but we were just having a conversation. And I was really passionate about it, but not like yelling, not angry, just passionate about it. And he's like, I understand what you're saying, but I feel like, you would have a better answer and a better outcome if you were nicer. And I was like, I've been emailing, I've been calling, I've been texting, I've been really nice the whole time. Like, it's been 2 months that we've been talking about the situation, 2 months of emails, 2 months of phone calls, 2 months of texts, 2 months of me reaching out to various people to get this thing resolved. How much nicer do you want me to be? And I'm like, are you telling me this? Because I feel like men feel like, women should be more docile. And I asked him, I'm like, would you have been saying this to me if I was a man? Or is it because I'm a woman and you feel like, I'm supposed to be more subservient and just take whatever is given to me? Nah, that's not how this works. And he's like, no, I just feel like, nah, you're lying, whatever. But like, I was really upset, because I'm just like, even when you're being nice, it's just not nice enough. How much more do you want from me? And at this point, I was just like, you know what? Being nice ain't get me nowhere. being cordial ain't getting me nowhere. And I literally like had this whole breakdown at work. I'm talking about like for 2 hours. I work alone, so it's not like I think there was like one other person in the office at the time. Everybody was out, and I literally was in there like boo-hooing, do my work. Like I'm talking like just every emotion that I can. Like I was angry, I was disappointed, I like felt slighted. Everything that you can figure out to feel in that moment, I felt so. Because after that, he left. And I was just so freaking angry. And I was like, I just need some space. I just need some space. I just need some space. I need to collect my thoughts. Like, I'm not doing this. And so I called them and I'm like, listen. Wait, that was Thursday. I'm sorry. Friday, I called them and I'm like, listen. Because after that, I came home and I'm like, I'm done. And if I don't take a stand, y'all gonna keep playing in my face and y'all think it's gonna be cool. So this is what we're doing. So I called them Friday. I'm like, listen, past Friday, if this thing is not rectified, I will not be coming in. You can take it how you want it. If you're gonna fire me, you're gonna fire me. We know you don't want to fire me. But I didn't say all that. I was just like past Friday, listen, once this thing is done, I'm not coming in. So if it's not rectified by today or by Monday morning, I'm not coming in. And I fully held that resolve. I was fully in that space of like, I'm not. So if you're going to fire me, you're going to have to fire me. But I have emails, I have text messages, I have call logs of me calling and asking you guys to fix whatever I need to fix. And nobody was fixing it. So y'all don't want to listen to me. So they call me. So they're like, oh, we'll call you back. Well, okay, call me back. They call me back. Maybe like 20 minutes later, I'm like, oh, look, we were able to, why we got to come to this? Why I got to come down to this? Why I got to put it down to the wire? You know, and I felt like at that point, it was something a few years ago, I wouldn't have done that. I promise you. I've literally been in jobs and been in the bathroom with anxiety and just stomach is, because for me, all my tension goes into my stomach. So I'm just sitting there, stomach all cramped up, like boo-hooing, like I hate my fucking job. But I wouldn't leave. And I wouldn't ask for anything. I would just sit there and suck it up. And I'm just like, I'm not doing it this time around. Like, I know my worth and I know what I'm bringing to the table. And I think that's something that's really important. When you start doing this work and you start realizing the breaks that you gave people in your life, whether it be your boss, whether it be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whatever, I don't care. The breaks that you gave people in your life and how they took it for granted and you allowed them to take it for granted. At some point, you have to stand up for yourself. And some people will go through their whole lives and they won't stand up for themselves. Some people will go through their whole lives being a doormat and holding that in and hating themselves and hating other people and being so angry because they never took the time to really say what they needed to say and stand up for themselves. And that was one of the most pivotal moments to date in my life. Was that, like, I'm telling you, years ago, I would not have done this. I would have just stayed there and I would have sucked it up and I would have just been like, okay, I guess this is what it is and I'm just gonna have to, like a fucking dodo bird. Like, no. I know my worth. I know the work that I provide. I know my stance. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I know what you guys are supposed to be doing. It's been literally almost 2 months of niceness, almost 2 months of just, okay, I'll wait for you to call back. One of the emails I got back was, well, this is protocol, blah, 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 blah. Basically, it was kind of like, well, it is what it is. And I'm like, oh, it is what it is? Cool. It is what it is. All right, let's see who the next person is. And I got to go over your head. And I got to go over, because it's not going to be it is what it is. And there's plenty of people who will sit with the it is what it is and suffer in that moment. And I was like, nah, like, you're not going to tell me to lay down and take this. You're not going to tell me to be nicer. You're not going to tell me whatever bull crap rhetoric you want to push down my throat. You can give it to somebody else. I'm not with it. And that was it. And it was like, it was amazing. And it's funny the things that you do in your personal life and how okay. So with that happening, it was like, all right, now I gotta take the next step. And with that personal relationship, I had to be like, look, I expected a certain standard. You didn't meet that standard. And so we're just gonna leave it where it's at. And they're like, I just need you to wait. I've been waiting. And that's been the theme. Like, I've been waiting for people to do what I needed them to do, or what I wanted them to do, or what they said they were going to do, and they didn't do it. And I was still waiting, and I was still being nice. And there's going to be a time when you can't be nice anymore, or not nice in the way that you were. And it doesn't mean that you have to be nasty. It doesn't mean that you have to be mean. It doesn't mean any of those things. It doesn't mean that you might need to implement those things too. Because sometimes people take nice for granted, and they need a little nasty. And you have to give them what they need to get that message across. And so I did. I really did. And I'm really proud of myself. And I think you guys should be proud of me too. But that was the thread for me for last week. It was like, you know what, stand up, say what you gotta say, and get what you deserve. And a lot of times we're so afraid of losing that job, losing that person, losing that position, that we'd rather stay and suffer in silence. If you're gonna suffer for your own shit. Real talk. If you're gonna suffer for something that you believe in. Don't suffer for other people's stories that don't include you. Suffer for your own story. Suffer for opening your own business, for living life the way that you want to live life. And even those things aren't really suffrage, because you'll find freedom in that, and you'll find strength in that. You know, don't let people take you for a fool. Don't let people take you for an idiot, because they will. And they'll be benefiting the whole time, and you'll be sitting here suffering and crying and feeling like a goddamn fool because you chose to keep your mouth shut. And this is not a female versus a male thing. This is an everybody thing. We have all been in positions where we should have spoke up, because we knew that we deserved better, because we knew that we were worth more, because we felt like we had given everything that we could give, and we're not receiving our just dues, and we relinquish our power in that moment, and we're taught to continue to relinquish our powers in that moment. Nah, like that. Done. Ask for what you want. Say what you need to say. Like, we're not getting any younger. We may be getting more beautiful, but we're not getting any younger. And time is passing. And to sit and suffer in silence is the worst thing that you can do for yourself. To sit and suffer and not stand up for yourself is the worst thing that you can do, because that robs you of your voice. That robs you of your choice. You relinquish all your power. And who feels worse? You do. You continue to feel worse because you just keep stuffing it down. Speak up for yourself. Ask for what you deserve. Don't let nobody take you for a fool. Don't let nobody take you for an idiot. Like, I don't care who it is. Speak up for yourself. Say what you need to say. And you know what? People are listening. They may act like they're not listening, but they're listening, and they'll listen to you. You just gotta speak a little bit louder. I don't care if your voice is shaking. I don't care if you feel like your stomach is in shreds. speak up for yourself. Say what you have to say, okay? Because you're worth it and you deserve everything. You deserve everything that you are gunning for. You deserve that, okay? And if they got a problem, don't go on me, okay? All right. I gotta go, guys. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.